Welcome to the Power Packed Podcast. Please be quiet and courteous and silence your cell phones now. Be sure to grab some snacks and concessions, located in the lobby. And now our feature presentation. Prepare for butter.
All the time, wondering if maybe I'm losing my mind. Stepping out to the horizon and maybe I'm going out to sea. Maybe you should know by now. When I get back, everything will be alright. Seems like I'm out to sea every single night. I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
Don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim. Oh, I don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim. Oh, I don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim.
If you're alive and you know it, clap your hands. If you're alive and you know it, clap your hands. If people on the internet are spreading rumors that you're dead and you know they're not true because you're talking on a microphone right now on December 9th at 6:23 p.m. If you're alive and you know it, clap your hands.
Wow. What a day. What a day. And you know what? I'm going to switch it up. We are the Power Packed Podcast, a podcast featuring two dudes and one friendship.
Wow, the role reversal over here. Oh, yeah, our podcast is like, it's like, okay, my mind was going to go to skinning rabbits, but I'm going to not do that. Our podcast is like a giant sectional couch, like the ones that go in the corner of a room, and you're all the cushions. And we just want as many cushions and bodies sitting on us. I'm not as good as this as you.
I just crack it up because it was like for some reason the first thing you wanted to say is like, oh yeah, skinning rabbits.
Gonna say something like we're like rabbit pelts or something, and you need a bunch of them to make a coat to keep you warm, and there's always a winner, and we always need more of you rabbit pelts out there. So
that's really
come
good.
on in and keep us warm.
Keep us warm. We're so cold. Oh my goodness. Sorry to switch it up. I just wanted to we're getting close to episode 50. Figured I'd do some fun things like that, and I mean the theme of today, Wednesday, December 9th, has been weird. And would you care to explain a little bit about that?
Yeah. So I was on my YouTubes today checking, I check my email, I check my messages on Discord or whatever on break at work, and check my YouTube, and I was like, oh, some new comments. That's fun. And there was, I think, 2 new comments where they said nice. And I was like, I wonder if it's like a weird bot or something. I was like, this is weird. But then I checked it again at lunch or whatever, or later in the day, and I was like, okay. Someone from TikTok is like, oh, hey, I'm from TikTok, yo. Thought I'd drop by. And I'm like, I didn't post anything on TikTok. What's a TikTok? Tic-tac? Tick what? And more and more people were like, hey, I'm from TikTok. And I'm just like, what the heck is going on? And then someone apparently said, you're going viral on TikTok. And I'm like, how? What's happening? And they said, oh, I posted a clip of your sad birthday video to some music. And right now you're at 619,000 views on TikTok in 4 days. And I'm like, what? That's 500,000. That's over 500,000. What is happening? And so the Power Pack Podcast, JJ Fresh YouTube channel has officially broke 300 subscribers. And to celebrate, I'm drinking a peanut butter and jelly milk stout by my good buddy I met playing Pokemon Go. So thank you, Pokemon Go, for hooking us up with a friend who has lots of beer. So thank you.
Nice. It's always fun when you meet friends, especially Pokemon Go, in St. Louis, and they can hook you up with a delicious peanut butter stout.
Well, it's funny because like the first time we met, it was kind of awkward because we were like trading, and the second time we met, it was a little better. He was like, okay. Third time, fourth time, he just started giving me like a bag full of beer because he works at a brewery.
Oh, that's like, cool.
And COVID's going on, so it's like they have a lot of extra. So he's like, have some stouts and stuff. And I'm like, okay, Pokemon Go beer. I like it. Thank you.
Dude, what a cool perk. Because you just thought you were going to go out. And, you know, a big perk is just making a friend. But then it's kind of that, what's that Garth Brooks song? It's like, I got friends in high places or something like that.
Yeah, like in trees and stuff. Yeah. I'm Perky Jackson.
You are Percy Jackson, tree baby.
Perky Jackson.
Perky. Oh, perked on up. I had back in the day a beer from Voodoo Donuts. It was like Voodoo Donuts and Rogue, and it was a pink bottle one that was like peanut butter chocolate. And I wasn't a big fan. I think if I find the right one, it's good, you know. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that one at least.
Yeah, I think stouts you gotta have a certain, you know, I don't know, a taste for it. I think because it's like the coffee of the beer world, you know,
yes.
where it's just thick and dark and kids don't like it. You know, it's like, how do you like your beer? Oh, stout. oh boy,
dork.
Oh, dork.
I want dork beer.
I like it dark.
You gotta order it like Batman. Justice.
Yeah, so it's a very TikTok filled day today. And
TikTok.
I guess, Josh, do you want to let the people know what your plan is to, I don't know what we're doing, what our plan is for the TikToks.
All right, so plan for the TikToks is we, so after because it's been a whirlwind day, so then I got a text from John. He's like, "Oh, check out the YouTube comments." We checked it out. I was like, "Oh, that's weird," you know. And then both John and I were hesitant to download TikTok because we're, you know, both full-grown men, and we're like, we're just like, and it was funny at first. I was like, "Oh, I'm like, I want to find this video, but I don't want to download TikTok." And then I was like, "But we should probably get a TikTok account since we're, you know, John's video is going viral." And then John's like, I don't want to do TikTok. So then I was like, okay, you know, I'll just download it. And luckily, I think my privacy is safe because I'm doing it through the the Power Pack Podcast Gmail. But anyways, long story short, we now have our own TikTok account. It's at Power Packed JJ Fresh because JJ Fresh was taken. So I did Power Packed. It combines both of our worlds of the Power Pack Podcast with JJ Fresh.
A union of two.
So yeah, so we're on there now. We've already got 7 followers, and a bunch of comments and likes and things like that. I've got the link to the YouTube, and I've been checking. So right now, the video of John is now at 666.8K views. So
and so you said they were commenting, trying to like get our most recent video up to 1,000 views. That's what you said, right? Earlier.
Yes.
before okay, well, what's funny about that is that video is episode 47. It's an hour long. So like they're probably thinking like, oh, maybe it's just like a quick 5-minute video. It's like, oh, I have to sit through an hour of this? No way. I think that's all the better too. And the best part about this is, I would say, the realm of my birthday all alone video it's you know, it's got a vibe, and it's become so popular because you know, different people are feeling maybe alone on their birthday, or they can't see family or things like that, and then people saw the video, and then it's almost became like a grassroots movement. And I noticed like even the comment section, everybody's like really nice to each other, and they're all like, oh, happy birthday, and just, you know, it's like John's video created that. It's weird because like even on YouTube, 99% of the comments are like, okay, let me take that back. 50% are people who are alone on their birthday, and they're like, no one talks to me. My parents yell at me. I'm all alone on my birthday. And I'm like, oh, happy birthday. The other 50% is, oh, I wish I was there on your birthday. And I'm like, okay, 49%. I was like, oh, I wish I was there on your birthday. And 1% is like, he just wants attention. I'm just like, okay. Sounds good.
I haven't seen those ones yet, but I mean, that's what happens when you get famous is you're going to have some people who, you know, that they want to, not everybody likes everything. You get some people who are just negative Nancy's, you know, so
negative Nancy Drews. You need to solve the mystery of your anger.
Yeah, you need to, you need to get yourself one of them squeezy ball things and just squeeze your anger out, you know.
You need to get a magnifying glass and look in the mirror. Oh, wow. That was deep.
It was deep, man. I almost passed out from that beautiful wisdom. Oh, my goodness.
I'd like to do a quick shout out on some of these, because I know last time we wrapped some of the comments, but there's too many. So I want to do a quick shout out. I know we saved this for the Butter Zone, but I mean, I don't know if I can wait that long. There's so much love going on. I want to shout people out. So we have Xavier Castillo here from TikTok. We have Who IDK. Yeah, that's right. You're all getting shouted out. FRXGZ. Jacob Gilio. Hello. He also, or he, I'm guessing he, Jacobs. Well, there's also Jacob Jillian. Wait, what's the girl from Community? Something Jillian. Now I'm going to go on a side trail. Community.
Get that Community.
Cast.
Yeah.
Community cast. Jillian Jacobs. Okay. It's backwards. So it's, okay, that's where I was getting confused. Arsum, RT. Falach. Lucia. Crumb Baby, of course. Abby's cooking show, which I clicked on. Not actually, there's no cooking videos. I was a little sad about that, but maybe she's getting started with cooking videos. But I'll be waiting for them. What the hell? Hi. Angea Houston. Gracelyn. Arena Abati. Drew Hickmont. Rainbow Raider, which was a nice. And Barnsey. So thank you guys for stopping by.
Thank you.
Round of applause. Snaps and claps.
Give him a big old clap. That was cool. It was cool seeing all those people flood in. It was cool to see, because like there's more subs, but this is definitely the influx. You know, all of a sudden now it's over 300. We're slowly reaching closer and closer towards our goal of getting the YouTube plaque, which is 100,000 subs.
100,000. We're like a fat slug rolling up a hill. We're gonna get there eventually.
That's my goal. That's my goal.
Maybe we should dress up like fat slugs for episode 50.
Ooh, I like that.
Rolling up the hill. And we use eggnog seasonal as like the slime. We just soak ourselves in it. You know, we're in like sleeping bags. So we get into sleeping bags, we soak ourselves in eggnog, and we just caterpillar up a hill. That's our YouTube channel.
I'm imagining even better. It's like our webcams are on, and it points to the room. It's empty. It's like kind of poorly lit, and then there's a tarp on the ground, and then there's one of us are in the sleeping bags, and like our wife or somebody's pouring a bunch of eggnog. We're like, good, and then we just flop on the ground and just like start flopping around. That's like what I'm imagining.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice. It's good. I don't know. We need our metaphors that we use to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Conjured into real life, because some people have that, it's like a disorder where you can't like imagine things.
Yeah.
Like it's a real disorder. I'm pretty sure it is. Like you can't put pictures in your head. So we need to be the podcast to reach out to those guys with our videos and make our metaphors come alive. As us dressing up as slugs. Maybe we get a YouTube tattoo on our chest and we're going up a hill.
I like that.
And the hill is maybe like a bunch of gears because it's the grind, you know. So
you gotta grind, yeah.
Gotta grind. No high school grind. We're talking about work grind, elbow grease grind.
Yeah.
Not naughty grind. We don't do that here.
No, just normal buttered up elbow grease, you know. Buttered up elbow grease. So I want to I almost said circle back, but that would be really funny. I'm not wearing white Reeboks right now, and I'm not about to go to Chili's, so I'm not going to say circle back.
Circle back.
Let's circle back. No, let's hop on a Zoom call.
Baby back ribs, baby.
Baby back. I was going to ask, so what is the story behind My Birthday All Alone? I think you might have, I don't know, for all the people who are, because everybody's watching, everyone's looking. So they want to know what inspired you to, because I'm curious too, what inspired you to make that video?
Let me pull it up on my history, because you know what they say, context. So let me pull up all my videos and see what I posted before and after. Let's just see what kind of a mindset I was in.
It's good. That's like a psychology thing. It's mindset.
Where was I in life? Okay.
Where was that baby?
So before I was at iFly, and I was skydiving inside in a little tube like a little rat and just flying around.
Rat.
And then the video after, I was doing tub thumping with my boy Josh Carr. So I was in a good place before and after. And then right there in the middle, there's just a spell of loneliness.
Loneliness.
No, so it was my birthday that day, and Charlene, my wife, was like, I have to work on your birthday, I feel so bad. And I'm a button pusher, just naturally. I like to push buttons. And so I was pushing that guilt button, bong, and then she's like, "Don't, you're making me feel bad." I'm like, "Oh, you're gonna miss my birthday, I'm gonna be all alone, what am I gonna do?" And so this was the day of my birthday, and I was like, I'm gonna push that button even more, and I'm gonna make a video and send it to her.
Ooh.
So I did, and she just sent back like a whole line of sad faces. and I was like, I'm just kidding, it was a joke. She did order me Domino's pizza that day, so that was fun.
That's really nice.
Yeah, and in the video, it's the Beyonce. I think it's Beyonce or Mariah Carey. I don't know. It's one of those singer people. But I didn't know they were gonna say that thing in the middle. Like, I don't know what she said. Like, you could
giving
do
up
it,
is not an option. Yeah.
Yeah, giving up is not. I had no idea that was coming. I just I was expecting just like a birthday song without the motivational speech. But I don't know. It's just a fun little impromptu video, and then now it has almost 60,000 views, and I'd never expected that. So thank you all. It's almost like the Lord has given me a ministry of sad people, and my job is when I get a comment, I reply to it, happy birthday, sorry because it's all like, we're so alone, I'm so alone.
Yeah,
sometimes I feel lonely, I buy cake and pretend it's my birthday, and I'm like, oh, that's sad. Oh, I need to reply to that one. Happy birthday, I wish I could eat cake with you.
Oh, that's so sweet. No, you're fully using that philanthropic kind of like your way of giving back is and I think it's cool. You made it as a joke, and then it got big, and then you're like, okay, what do I? And it's your outlet to make these people who are alone on their birthday feel happy. Like you said, when you see it, you just comment like, "Oh, hope you had a happy birthday," and all nice things. So I think it's great. I think it turned into something real special. Yeah,
I like to think like I'm Scott Stapp with my arms wide open, and everyone who tunes into this video is just coming in for a hug, because they're not going to be open for long. Pretty soon, my arms wide closed, giving you a little metaphorical hug.
Oh, just squeeze.
Oh, I'm gonna squeeze all my friends.
Oh, get them big. You got like imagine normal body, but your arms are each a mile long. So you have these
arms wide open.
You're like, get on in here, and you just scoop up a whole town like the size of Canby in your arms and just hug them.
It's like Adventure Time. I'm the stretchy dog.
You are stretchy. You're Jake the dog and
Finn the human.
Oh man! Speaking of which, Adventure Time, we got to make ourselves. Maybe we'll do it. I don't know. Sometime. We got to make Noodle Folk our new another bit of content.
Noodle Folk. Yeah. So the last we're at on the script. Have you read that yet? What kind of the crap I threw up there?
Oh yes, I've read. I figured we could do like a working session together, maybe. Because yes, what I've read so far, I've liked a lot.
maybe we could do like 30 minutes before our podcast recording next week, or whenever we have our special guest on.
Ooh,
teaser.
Teasy. Yeah, I love that idea.
Like a, yeah, then we could just Noodle Folk. I really want to happen. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I want a pilot episode. I want the noodles, man. I want the noodles.
I want at least a pilot, because I know, because it's one of those things where it's like I really want to make it happen, but I'm also not a jerk. I'm not going to be like, oh, I know you're going to be doing like a ton of work to draw everything by hand and then, put it in there and everything. So totally on your time, totally all good. It's more like it just like seems like a fun idea, but it's like also don't want to rush it because
I mean, all we need is a script. Like if we can get like a 2-3 minute script of a pilot episode, we're golden. We're good. Yeah. And then it's easy. Easy. We got this.
Easy peasy. And it looks great already, the script that I've seen you wrote up. And then I don't know if you saw my idea for a second episode. So I already have an episode 2 idea. Or we could just put it into episode 1. I mean, if we need more content.
No, I like that. I like it as a separate episode.
You like it separate?
Ronnie Rotini.
I just
who only speaks while rapping. That's my favorite.
I was thinking about it. I don't know what made me think, but I just figured it would be so obnoxious and hilarious. Like you and I, our characters just talking, but then anytime it pans to him and he starts, it's like a beat plays and he's just rapping. And it's like really obnoxious.
I like that. So
Ronnie Rotini.
We just need another time on the weekend where we can just set aside to work on this, because I think we'd be more productive together.
Yeah, I think, that's better writing. It'll be like the South Park creators, the 2 guys. I think if we're bouncing off like we do here, it'd be a lot more fun. And so maybe we could just like set aside a weekend and then we can spend like multiple hours just like getting a script, getting the stuff dialed in, put it together, and then just boom, go for it.
Bruh, I'm down. Just let me know. I'm usually free weekends, so hit me up. Hit me up.
Me too. I've been especially free.
Oh, check this out. How do you like these apples? The 1st of January, New Year's, is on a Friday, which means you should have a long weekend, right?
I do. Yes, I will.
So we got New Year's Eve, the 31st, Friday, Saturday. Maybe we could do it that weekend.
Ooh, that sounds juicy. I'd be down.
All right, you wanna pencil me in for your meeting, Noodle Folk? Gonna make it happen.
Folk, let's do it. All right, I'm gonna hop on the Google Calendars and I'm gonna do what I did with. I feel like we need like a shared. Maybe I'll put it on the Power Packed one. Have like a shared calendar where we can like edit and do everything. But I like the idea. That weekend we just sit down, hash out an idea, maybe the script for the first one, the second one, get the first one done, and then just get more content out there for people.
Yeah. And for all the new listeners, if y'all are tuned in still, unless you're one of them fish that got caught and got put back, we hope that you're the fish that got caught and we bashed your head in with a screwdriver, put you in a cooler, and we get to keep you. We hope you're that fish. We talk a lot about stuff we want to do behind the scenes. Half of the show is like, wouldn't it be cool if we did this? Or if we scheduled this and actually did it in real life like we're doing now? Don't expect a lot here. Expect some.
Yep.
That should be our motto, expect some.
That's a great motto, because that's what they'll get. I'm like, okay, we have a big old bundle of ideas, big old bundle, dump truck. We got dump truck size ideas, but we end up giving them like a Honda Accord sized amount of stuff.
If our ideas was a baby, the diaper would be overflowing. It would grow 2 inches just sitting down. It would just be lifted with all its ideas / fecal matter. Yeah.
Idea baby poop. Yeah. And it's just amazing the world of JJ Fresh. It's like now we're on TikTok, Instagrams, YouTube. There's going to be a book coming out eventually, which is like kind of it. I feel like JJ Fresh is like a universe, and then I feel like the book is like part of the universe, but it's like, it's kind of like Star Wars where they wite the books,
But it's directly tied into the universe because, as we know, we have a Patreon supporter / listener that goes by Gary Bilson. That is the main character of this book. It's all tied together.
It's true. I love
And
that.
we are at
universe.
21,000 words, by the way.
Ooh, man.
We have reached the halfway mark.
Dude, I'm so excited, and it's going to be like Shack Night where you plan, you prep, and then a bunch of people show up and you're like, oh crap, I didn't expect this. And I think that's going to be the best part is you're going to have, because you can buy the books to order or whatever. I'm going to buy the book, and then when I have that on my desk at my house and I'm looking at this book, I'm like, oh, John just off the cusp said he'll make a book about killing possums, and I was like, now it's physically in my hands like a year later. It's gonna be great.
Well, now I'm a little self-conscious about it just because when we were Zoom calling with the McCrackens, I was explaining it. And they're like, "Are you okay?" Like, is there their facial reaction was something to behold, and I was like, I don't know, I think it's funny, it's. Like in my latest chapter, so he hits another deer, right? So it's chapter 1, he hits a deer and he lights it on fire. Chapter whatever, he hits a deer, but there's some character development. He tells the dead deer that I could chop off your filthy head with an axe that's in the back of my van.
Oh my god!
But I'm not going to, because I'm having a good day. And he gives the deer a lollipop because the kids in the book, in a previous chapter, they condemn him for smoking. They're like, hey, smoking's bad for you. What are you doing? And there's like this connection that happens. And so then when Gary's at the convenience store, he decides instead of buying a pack of cigarettes, I'm going to try quitting. I'm going to get some lollipops. So early on, he's trying to make this change. And so when he kills the second deer, you kind of see that when he doesn't chop its head off with an axe, he gives it a lollipop. It's beautiful.
Oh, that's symbolic, and it's. I like to hear that there's some brightness being interjected into your book. That makes me happy.
Yeah, and, I want a somewhat redemption story in there. I don't want to be all doom and gloom. I want some hope. You can. I don't know, happiness, lollipops, and dead deers. That's kind of expect some.
I think that's kind of fun. Yeah. I think you're right where so to me, I'm like never actually concerned for your mental well-being or anything like that, because I'm in the same boat. I'm like, oh yeah, this is funny, it's all like a joke. But it was funny for Kyle and Cody, which they do know you pretty well, but the fact that they did look like weirded out was really funny. Like they just looked
Well, they're like, how did you do this from an offhand comment about a Etsy store where this guy sells possum faces? I'm like, I don't know. It's just how it works. You don't think of it all at once, It's like bite-sized pieces. Like, okay, this is where I'm starting. Oh, this is where. Oh yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah, kill that possum. Yeah, it's just It's fun for everyone, and I think they're gonna like it because it has romance. It has a little bit of horror. It has it has animals, and everyone loves animals.
Everybody loves them.
It has possums. It has gophers. It has deers. It's gonna have a cat. It's gonna be fun. I'm
probably one of the biggest fans, and I'm excited to read it. I'm gonna read the paper copy because that's gonna make it more the fun. And I think probably my favorite part, I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but what you told me what the ending's gonna be, which I hope it still is probably the best thing in the world. It's just it's such a great ending.
I even might add to it, so it's like not just like a surprise ending where it's like what the heck, but I might make it a whole scene of like, it's going down, it's going down. So
I like that.
But the ending, I'm still committed to making it the worst ending ever. Hashtag The Village.
It's so funny. It's so funny. After we're done with the podcast, I want to just talk more about it because it's so funny. But I get a mental vision of it, like the visual, and it just how it ends. Yeah, just great. Oh goodness. I think it's about that time that we just slip on into a certain B lettered dome. If catching my drift.
I'm catching what you're putting down, and I'm gonna pick it up and throw it in the air. Welcome to the butter zone. Guess who's back?
Oh,
Back again.
ha ha!
Pack Rat's back.
Oh,
Tell some friends.
tell the friend.
And again, I know it's only been like 5 seconds of an instrumental piece, followed by us saying we're back. But what? Some behind the curtain. What we do, I'm gonna tell you exactly what we do. We want to be transparent here. We clap after we say the butter zone like this, and then we have a little intermission where we jib, we jab, we dance, we tackle each other. We I don't know, put our shirts on backwards and say, "Oh, my clothes are too tight." We do all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah.
And then once we're done having our moment, because we don't want to share everything. Me and Josh need some time alone.
Yeah.
You know, we blah 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 blah. We don't want to publicize our romance. We don't want any leaky tapes going out there. We want to. We need some intimate times. So and then when we're done, we go like this. And boom, we cue it back in. So there's some sneak peek. You little peeping toms sneaking on our peaks.
Sneaky little peeping toms.
It ain't Easter, so stop being a peeper.
Ooh, yeah. Well, welcome to Butter Dome.
Fire. Welcome. Glad you're here. This is all about you. That's what the Butter Zone is. Butter Dome. It's dome, right? Dome with a D.
Butter Dome.
Keep saying zone.
D. It could be zone. It's a zone.
Cut my head off if I keep saying that. Oh my gosh. Butter Dome with the D. Okay. And the Butter Dome is all about y'all. All about y'all. Anything you want to add to that?
No, that you nailed it on the head. It's like I don't know. I feel like because the show's all about metaphors. Is you and I are the tub for Country Crock, and then everybody's the butter inside of it. Like we're just here for you. We're here for you to fill us up with your butter.
It's like deep frying a chicken. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you could bake it, but it tastes way better when it's in the oil of rat juice. And we are that rat juice. We want to make it clear. What did you text me today? Speaking of rat juice,
it's the rat milk. Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Because an intro idea was to have that be the intro.
Oh yeah, let's see.
With an intercom and like a 50s voice. Let me see if I can find it. There's so much action going on today.
I found it. Do you want me to say it?
Yeah. Do you know the kind of accent I'm talking about? Like, he's left hook to the jaw.
Yeah.
Down for the count. Yeah.
He's down and out. We got, all right, so here we go. Our rat babies are hungry. We must feed them. You and I are the rat mother, and our content and creativity is that thick, oily rat milk. The babies are pleased.
Thick, oily rat milk. The babies are pleased. That's good stuff.
Disgusting.
Thick, oily rat milk. If we ever go into the dairy industry, that's going to be our product. 2% thick, oily rat milk. We're going to have tons of rats just in cages with little tiny suction tubes up to their nips.
Milking them,
We're going to milk them rats.
Dude, book number 2 should be called Thick, Oily Rat Milk, and it's just about a guy who starts a rat milking farm.
Maybe it's like in the apocalypse where like all the livestock mostly died and all that's around is like rats. And so this guy makes his living in the apocalypse. So like in Mad Max, you have Bullet Town, you have Gas Town, and now you have Rat Milk Town. And it's just a city of factories milking rats for their milk.
Not a bad idea, because rats, they have milk. It's like most, marsupials.
Mother's milk.
Milk. It's like
milk.
I think the idea that it's like oily is the gross part, because then you got to like swish it around and separate it. You know,
It's like when it like spills from under your car and it turns rainbow. Look at that
Yeah.
oily rat milk down there.
Oh,
slang
Daddy
for
spilled
car
his rat
oil.
milk.
Daddy spilled his rat milk. You know how much he paid for that? Oh, a week's worth of wages for that delicacy.
Yeah.
Every Christmas we
Completely.
gather around a little campfire. We eat rats and we drink rat milk. Oh, the apocalypse. It's a good time.
It's such a sad. The only thing sadder than my birthday alone is imagining sitting around a campfire, eating a bunch of rats and drinking rat milk. It's so disgusting.
Happy Christmas.
Happy
That's what we're about,
Christmas.
though. That's what we're about. We're
Yeah.
about family, friendly,
Mm.
good times. Even in the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Even in the apocalypse.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
like we're like Olive Garden. When you hear your family and
When you hear your family.
your family, and that's what we are. And I was gonna say I was inspired sending that grotesque text because you usually send like it's like keeping on the theme of our text. Most of the time, are just sending gross like oh, daddy's suck pajamas, oh, you know, like things like that. So
Oh, yeah, silk pajamas.
where were we?
What
Oh,
do we
Butterdome. Butterdome.
Yes,
Do
we're in
we
the
have-
Butterdome.
What do we got? What do we got for us, baby boy?
So, I'm in the wrong notes. Let me open up the right notes. Oopsie daisy. Click the wrong button. I'm going to sing about it. Going to open up the Butterdome. No new announcements except for, as of right now, where we just gained 4 or 5 more subs on YouTube.
Ooh.
309. That's exciting. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Patreon. I'm going to let that go to the oily rat boy Josh.
Oily rat boy. Oh yeah. I mean, I just can't think of anything cool today. I'm just gonna thank you guys. Thank you, Crumb Baby, and thank you, Gary Bilson. 2 people who are at the core, you know, they're here and they support us from the get-go, from the beginning. So when we get famous off of John's funny / sad videos, like, you guys will be there from the beginning. So round of
The old
applause to you
guard.
guys. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, round of applause. I'll do that.
Yeah, give it to them. Yeah. So thank you. Without them, we, you know, they support us. They're here for us. Thank you guys.
No emails. I think Crumb Baby must be busy. We're gonna call that emails / Crumb Corner. That's the new Crumb Corner. She's earned her own segment on here. Crumb Corner.
Crumb Corner.
So no
I like
new
it.
emails. No Crumb Corner. She's probably busy working.
Let me.
And
I
are you
was
gonna try and buzz her?
Let me ping her. Actually, how about you ping her, and I'm gonna do a new thing. Since we're doing a Crumb Corner, we'll just, you know, it doesn't have to. If she doesn't send an email, I'm gonna read off some of her comments from the last video. How about that?
All right, that sounds good.
I
You
think
do
it'd be
that,
kinda fun.
and I'll go ahead and try and ping her.
Yeah, ping her. Okay, so here we go. So, Crumb Baby, you have your new segment, Crumb Corner. It's okay if you're busy, it's fine. But one thing she's very consistent with is she usually leaves about 10 to 15 comments on her YouTube videos, and she does it real time. So it's almost like when you transcribe something, it goes from like audio to words. So she's kind of like that. She does like a little synopsis.
It's like live tweeting.
Live tweeting. So I'm going to read off some of hers real quick, if that's all right. So this is for episode 47, Your Week, Russ Biff. And so we got a couple there. So she said, "You don't think music should be a thing? Oh my God, you sound like a dictator. I'm scared you will ever rule a town. Ha 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 ha." She said, "It's Power Pack time." She said, "I loved your 2 dudes, 1 friendship ditty. Beautiful." Some other highlights was what the Butterdome song was awesome. And then she thought the scat was amazing, and she said Josh's description of palm licking was wow. So there we go.
Yeah. So thank you, Crumb. Thank you, Crumbs, for all the emails, all the comments. And I figure since we have nothing else to really discuss about anything ever, this is all just, you know, it's
Yeah.
It's like the ocean, and wherever the boat sinks, that's where the treasure is. So we have a Discord channel, link in the description of the YouTube video. And on here, you can be part of the elite. Right now we have 8 total eight total people. we have 8 members. We are growing so like that slug up a hill, and we want you to slime with us. Slime Time Live. Keep on juicing. It's slime time. Join the Discord. That's my plug for the Discord.
I
no
like
emails. That's it.
Well, I was wondering, so my question for you as a Discord tech baby, so if we're getting more people, wanting to check us out, I probably shouldn't just like give out our Discord channel to some of these people. So I wonder if there's a way we can like, maybe I'll like put it in one of the comments in the TikToks or something.
Yeah, you could. I set the link to be. It should just be because you could have it to where your link changes or whatever. Like, so that way you don't get a bunch of random weird people. But I have the link set so it's always our link, so anyone can join.
Nice.
So I can even drop you that link.
Yeah, send it my way because I'll drop it in. I'll see if we can get. Oh, there we go. 8 members, 5 online. There we go.
Oh yeah, and 2 of them are us. Welcome to the most tight knit Amish-like community you've ever been a part of. We make our own chairs. We braid our own hair.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
I'm kind of lagging on my thumbnails today. I've only got like 4, but hopefully that's enough.
Oh, also, I don't know if you've noticed, but if you go to our info on Buzzsprout, or probably anywhere that the podcast goes to, I pretty much take all your thumbnails, the titles or whatever, like images that we should use, and I make that the description. So last week's thumbnail, or last week's description on Buzzsprout is John Mayer, Dairy Queen, Diamond Necklace, Nightmare.
Ooh, yes.
That's a good way of doing about Dairy Queen, though.
We had something about Dairy Queen at some point. I don't remember either. Yeah, it's just all a big old blur.
It's like eating a snow cone really fast. It's like, whoa, where'd it go? What's my head? It's spinning.
Spinning.
Oh, spinning. I should have went with the blueberry, not the lime.
Oh, my head's spinning.
My head's spinning from this snow cone. I'm all alone. Oh, no one's here to experience this brain freeze with me. No one knows my pain.
No one knows my pain. Snow cone pain.
Snow cone pain. I ate it too fast. Snow cone pain. Now I hurt my brain.
My brain.
My brain. My brain.
You should look at the thumbnail. Look at the thumbnails. This is the grossest mix of thumbnails ever.
Snow cone brain. Snow cone brain. Snow cone brain. I tried doing it to the Hallelujah tune, but I kind of went to the
national anthem. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Snow cone brain, can you freeze by the dauntingly cold ice? Was so cold when I chomped on your icy, flavorful ice bits, and the cold air. There's some stuck in my throat. Cold. I'm done. All right. What do we got?
For that last bit, I stood up and I put my hand on my heart as if you're singing the national anthem. That's where the video would be great because I just wanted to get into it.
I'm glad you got into it, boy.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. So how was your week?
Oh man, this is a record. What are we? 46 minutes in. How's your week? It's like almost the end. I like this. My week has been good. Work's been a little bit busy, but I've just been hanging out and a lot of inside time, but quality time with Andrea and my puppy, and puppy baby. Oh, how about you guys? How's your week been?
Nothing new. Nothing new this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know what really happened this week.
We know. Yeah. Well, that's cool. I'm happy for you guys, and keep me posted. I always like to know, not just here for this is like our job, but I'm here for your friendship too. So it's like, I want to know your comings and goings and your happy fun things like that. So,
yeah, we have been watching Underworld. I didn't realize there was like 5 of them. Old school vampire movie. Nothing really crazy. Nothing new. Just vampires killing werewolves. 5 movies.
They definitely stretched it out,
I didn't realize they made 5. I knew they made 2. I didn't realize it was 5.
I thought they only made like 1 or 2, yeah. So that would be perfect power packed wisdom if I can go into that, if I'm allowed. If I have Daddy's blessing to go into power packed wisdom.
You have the blessing.
Thank you for the blessing. Oh my God. My power packed wisdom is the Underworld model, or really it's the Fast and the Furious model. It's brilliant. If you have something that's like pretty decent, and you want to make like, it's almost like the thing where you're running out of ketchup, so you fill the bottle with water or soap or whatever. I guess ketchup's a gross analogy. You just got watery ketchup. But when you fill water in, that's the equivalent of these movie things. Like if you got a decent movie, then you make a sequel. And then if you're making money off that, then obviously it's doing well enough. So then you can keep replicating that. And then you'll be like Fast and the Furious, where there's like 10 to 20 movies that are really not that great. I think. I haven't seen them. But anyways, if you're a film producer, film person, just keep making those movies, even if people hate the franchise. It's in it for you. You look out for yourself, is what I'm saying there.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like the ketchup and the water part. That was nice.
It's really gross.
I guess my wisdom is your significant other is like Santa Claus. You'll be doing your own thing, talking, chatting. Maybe you're just coloring a picture in a book. Maybe you're scooting the crumbs off the sofa. And then you get a text. She says, Don't put the crumbs on the ground, vacuum them up. Because your spouse is like Santa Claus. They always know what you're doing. And they always know that it's wrong.
Yeah.
Santa Spouse. Coming to theaters December 2021.
Thank you for tuning into our regularly scheduled program. Contact Josh and Jonathan at powerpackedpodcast@gmail.com. Support the show at patreon.com/powerpacked. See you next time, you dirty little rat babies.